Georgia State will kick it off to get this game started. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, it's so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
They're going to ride this running back. Got the first down. Looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. Smith wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, what makes this offense so difficult to defend is they've got receivers that have speed and that can separate. On the first drive of the game, they found a soft spot in the middle of the field, and they took advantage.
And the Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. Give to the running back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his man, it's Hurst. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Using the quick game. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time. Brings it inside the 10. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. And how about taking a big chunk out of this defense on the opening drive?
And with the speed they have on the perimeter, Reese, no doubt, they want to come out here and test this secondary, test these DBs, and they know they've got the QB with the arm talent to get the ball there. That's a great start for this offense.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Red Raider!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Looking to pass. It's Stowers. And they're not on the same page there.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They'll go to the ground. Oh, what a move. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Catch in the middle. It's Rodgers. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
That was a third down this offense absolutely had to have. They're already down in this game, and so on third down, you've got to find a way to win. And it's a nice job in the one-on-one, running a good route, creating some separation, quarterback throwing on time, and this offense stays on the field.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Complete in the middle. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Here comes the heat. It falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of the period. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Scanning the field, it's Stowers. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
Beautifully thrown ball. Nice grab. Good footwork. Everything you want on the completion.
Yeah, and that's one of those where you just look at the coverage. You look at down the field, taking away all the options, making sure you don't throw that ball downfield to get the first down. The only option, check it to the running back. Now I close that space. Nice job tackling.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his...
Patriots will kick this deep to begin the game. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he got that one in the end zone. First down, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands, it's ball. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. And the Demon Deacons looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Okay, here they go. Big first down.
Let's take a deep shot here. What a diving catch way downfield. Big gain. One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a first down. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's ball. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. The Demon Deacons getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to chuck it again. Makes the grab on the move. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And the Demon Deacons trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Touchdown, Demon Deacons, as they put 6 more on the board. Well, that start could not have gone any better, Kurt.
Well, Chris, as you know, it's always huge for an offense's confidence to score in the opening drive. Most times, coordinators are just kind of feeling the defense out, giving them a lot of different formations, kind of see how they react. To get points on the board, man, that's a huge plus.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so they've been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, it's Smith. Receiver grabs it.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. Throws it deep downfield to the left. Oh, it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect to his receiver downfield.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes.
He's got it, enough for a 1st down. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. And the quarterback dropping back. Defense is coming after him. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
This is good pressure by the defense. It just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Quick throw over the middle. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get it. But you've got time, way too early in this game to go for it on 4th and a mile.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on your heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's brought down at about the 3-yard line. The Demon Deacons hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And the tailback's got it again. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Wake Forest. What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt?
Chris, this quarterback seems to be feeling it right now. That's his 2nd touchdown pass in this game. Doing a great job of reading coverage and getting the ball out of his hands on time. Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Well, Kirk, Wake Forest has the lead here. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. There's some space around the 30. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. To the air. It's Smith. On the move now. Contact as he let the ball go. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Receiver makes the grab. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. And the Red Raiders look to keep this drive moving. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Incompletion on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just fake.
Here he goes. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw. Catch made on the out route. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And they finally get to the quarterback with that sack, and he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half. So the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. And the Demon Deacons will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the 1st down? Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. The Demon Deacons come to the line to run the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it with room to run. They can't stop him. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Wake. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
Well, his tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them up 13 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he fields it inside the 15. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Oh, and the big fella couldn't quite hold on to that one. Going to set up a third down play. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to pass. It's Smith. He's running out of time here. Oh, the pass rush gets home. So 4th and a mile here. The offense is on the field to go for it. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. 4th down. He's throwing for it. To dart right down the middle. And he can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Chris, I just don't get it. You're inside your own red zone, and you're going for it here? You might as well just give the opponent the ball and a chance to score an easy touchdown.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. What a set of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? Looking to the end zone, and he's got it! Touchdown, Demon Deacon. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And two backs now flanking the quarterback. Back in motion now. They'll run it from the gun. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Running with purpose. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it, and gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that 1st down.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. 2nd down play coming up. Back to throw. It's Manning. Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. Makes the catch downfield. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
It's an outbound. The catch made. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bobcats.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Inside deals now from the shotgun. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To throw, it's Smith. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He's bringing it back. Touchdown, Texas State. The defense produces 6 points.
Chris, that second-tier defender linebacker sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed. They take it all the way to the house.
He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
I personally love the aggressive approach here by this offensive coordinator. You got to take some chances. You got to create some matchups. But if you don't protect the quarterback, you have no chance.
And after deflection, it's caught. Solid tackle, able to get him down. And the Red Raiders looking to crank assigned quarterback run. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense getting set. It's second down. After the receiver. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Now, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Dropping back, it's Smith. Oh, the pass is picked off. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone. Well, Kirk, Texas State has the lead here. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Oh, he throws it back. Pressure is coming. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Comes up with the catch. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Defense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Down he goes. It's a sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Catch is made down the middle. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Red Raiders will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Scanning the field. It's Smith. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Mowers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion, and the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Now it's second down here. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking downfield. It's Manning. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The receiver makes the catch. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. It's a short completion to the tight end. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. This is becoming a productive drive. A first down at the 47. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Fires it to the wideout. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection.
On third and short, the offensive coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here, just not able to hit it.
Offense rolling the dice on this fourth down call. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Took contact on the throw. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. And looking to throw now on first down. Quick completion to the tight end. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. And the Red Raiders hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. First down, looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. Oh, it's incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
The quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's picked for a third time tonight. He can go across midfield. What a step on. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The ball is picked off. Tackle made after a short return. The pick ends that threat.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Here's a target, and it's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. They'll have to hurry now, second down with the clock ticking. To throw, it's Smith. On the move now. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Texas Tech offense back out on the field now. Ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with pass game. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to pass. It's Smith. Looking for the wideout. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's wide open. Look out. Touchdown, Texas Tech. And they jump on top here in the second half.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point makes it a 17-14 lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Texas State offense back on the field now. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. second down play coming up. He'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play.
Well, when somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Back to throw. It's Manning. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings out fourth down now.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now a big decision coming up here on fourth.
Caught over the middle. It's Clark. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Turns it loose downfield. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Goes out after a nice gain. A sign of life here by the offense.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. They look to throw it here on second down. Really trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. It's intercepted, trying to fire it into a tight window. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Dropping back, it's Smith. Bringing pressure. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this second.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Receiver makes the catch. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a fourth down play now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. What a catch! And they're finally able to bring him down. A big gain to wrap up the third quarter. Well, Kirk, Texas Tech has the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Grinding away with a running game. And tackled after a small pickup there.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, he makes the catch. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10. The Red Raiders pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Ball handed off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Smith. Defense is coming after him. He's going to take off. In the clear at the 25. Breaking tackles and going. Also out of bounds, close to the end zone. And the Red Raiders come to the line in the hurry-up. He keeps it on the design run. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Still no answer for this offense. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the 2nd half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. You got momentum in scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. The pocket breaking down, but the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You get a 1st down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
After the 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Fires it to the wideout. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40. The offense with 3 tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. He's running out of time here. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. That play more than enough for a 1st down. Sets him up at the 24.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And there's the handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
Well, Chris, I was hoping we might get a competitive game down late in this football game, but after this touchdown, I think this one's over.